Hi everybody. Today we are going to be doing just a real quick introduction and walkthrough to R and RStudio and how to actually get it onto your computer. So Courtney should have sent you can look at the title there, it's R Workshop Details. There should be this link to the Google folder which will take you to this workshop one getting started. So what we're specifically looking for there is this installation guide for R and RStudio. This PDF basically tells you how to run through the installation of R and RStudio. You're kind of going to be downloading two programs and running them because R is sort of like the basic thing, and RStudio kind of makes interacting with R a little bit easier. So you want to download, just click on Crayon Project, and I won't be able to walk you through all of it because your computer's going to be different. You can just sort of choose which download you want and follow those steps, and then run the file and kind of just install it like you would any other program. Then you're also going to go back and install RStudio. RStudio will try to get you to install, well, I mean, they'll offer you a bunch of different services, but you only need RStudio Desktop, the free one, so you can just click download and then just continue to follow the prompts to install it like, again, you would any other program. So you're going to install both of those, and this spreadsheet has a whole walkthrough of it, including a check. So after that, you should also probably want to download this basics file. And this is just what we covered in the first workshop. You can see I've downloaded a few before, so it's basics 5 for me, but yours will just be basics. And then you should be able to just click on this, open it up. If you're using Chrome, it should be just like that. And maybe it'll prompt you which program you want to open it up in, and you can just tell it you want to open up in RStudio specifically, not in R. So open it up in RStudio, and then it will pop up. Yeah, see, there it is. I've got, it's a bit of a mess, but that's fine. I've got Basics 5 open right there. So now you're in RStudio and you kind of have R running, and you've even got some code that you can play with. So quickly, to just sort of walk you through what RStudio is. It is 4 boxes. You can see it creates 4 boxes. If you don't have a 4th box, you will just have to click. There will be a little window thing up there that will, sometimes I think RStudio defaults to not having this open, so it'll look like this. So if you just click that box up there, you can get it to be full screen, or however you want it to. All these windows are draggable, so whichever, make it fit your computer screen. So how RStudio works, this top left box, it has stored code. So you can save this. It's basically saving it as a text file. But yeah, it's just a bunch of text that is actually code that you can run. These green things, this is notes. So it won't run. R doesn't run these lines. It just lets you write whatever you want in there, but those notes sort of walk you through. So like this first one says R can be used as a calculator. Highlight the code below and click and run in the upper left corner of this box, or you can just hit Control Enter. So you can do a highlight of that and hit run, and it will run the code down in the second box below. You could also just click on the number over here, and it will run that code as long as you click run. You can see also there in the text box that just showed up that Control Enter works as a shortcut for that, and then you can see that it pops out down there. So what are the other boxes? This box up here has a few different tabs. The history just shows you all the code that you've run. See, I just ran that piece of code, so it shows up right there. The environment shows what objects you have in your environment and what your the data that you've installed is. So you don't have to worry too much about any of that right now. And then finally, you can check out what packages you are, and you can also get help. So to get help, I would just have to do something like type question mark about basically anything I don't understand. And it will pop up over here with some helpful tips about whatever you're asking about. In this case, I asked about the function class. So this basically sets you up with RStudio. You can try to go through this code on your own and just kind of read along with the notes and just enter the code and sort of see what happens, play around with it. And hopefully you can work through that and come to the next workshop.